This is Tessa. She is a dual-purpose Belgian Malinois. She's 2 years old. We purchased her from a place out in Kansas, and she's been on the street since I think October 9th of 2015. She's certified in narcotics, patrol work, and tracking, so she does all three.
So, since she's been on the street so far, she's.
I guess the biggest find that we've gotten, seats. The biggest find that we've gotten so far was almost 3 grams of heroin and 2 ounces of marijuana that was rolled up inside a t-shirt located in the trunk of a vehicle. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning or so, and then piled on top of it was a bunch of infant clothes, things of that nature. So he tried to hide it, but she was able to locate it. So.
How does she respond when she starts to locate something? Barking?
No, she's passive, which means she'll do just like this. When she gets the odor, she'll sit. You'll see her tag wailing, and of course she's focused on it, and she's waiting for her ball reward, which is what she gets when she locates. That's fine.
And also Gil's helped out around the tri-state area too, not only Campbell County. Where else did we go to? Ohio. They've asked for assistance from Sergeant Marksbury with some help over there. So it's not just for Dayton too. I mean, it is for county. She's available to Campbell County citizens, and we've helped out at Campbell County High School with the schools out there. She's done some work here in Dayton and some other schools in the county. So.
And part of our training group does have a Ohio officer who comes over and assists us as well with the schools locally. So, because it takes a lot of energy for these dogs to hit on that many lockers, and let alone when you've got the parking lot set out at the high school, you've got hundreds of cars out there. So.
Sergeant, when you're out on patrol or out on the street with the dog, for the public that wants to come up, a little kid sees the puppy, or my wife with dogs is crazy, how should we approach the dog?
Usually most of them will ask if they can approach. I have them step back away for a little bit, because once you get near her house, she starts to bark a lot and kind of get a little bit excited. So I just ask that you stay away at a reasonable distance, and then I can get her out. She's friendly with everybody. Even though she's trained for apprehension, she is well acclimated to everybody. She's friendly. You can pet her, things of that nature. Of course, the hard part with petting is when I've gotten her close, if you talk loud, we've had a couple officers not realize when they begin to talk loud, or maybe even roughhouse a little bit with each other, that gets her in gear. And so I have to do my part to maintain the peaceful attitude, if you will, around her. So
When she was in the car last night at the game, some people were trying to approach it, and I said, she started barking, and I said, get away from the car, you don't want to do that. And then she just shut up, but when they started getting real close, obviously, she don't know what's going on.
right, and you get some people, of course, if you're not in the car with her, there might be some that taunt.
Gotcha.
As well, but for the most part, I think for the first 30 days that I had her here, nobody even realized that she even existed, because they could walk up to the car. She was still laying back there, and I thought, this won't be so bad after all, because everybody else, it's all the dog does is bark in the ear every time. It didn't take long once she acclimated to her surroundings that she too started doing the same thing.
Did you train her, or was she trained when she got here?
She was partially trained. When she got here, she came from Holland. Originally is where she was born, and then they had her in Germany, and then shipped her over from Germany to Kansas, and she was partially trained. but all the narcotic stuff, we did when we were at the school.
How old is she?
She just turned 2.
And they're good for what, 5 or 6 years?
I'm hoping with her and her size, that's the other key thing too, seats. Her and her size, I'm hoping somewhere between 6 and 8 years
Oh, good.
of service. It all depends, the vet says that, you know, any medium to large dogs are prone to hip dysplasia. But she is, as you can tell, much smaller, so I'm hoping that that gives her a little bit longer, working span, so.
Chief, this is a replacement dog, correct?
This is a replacement dog for, Officer Black that went to Ludlow. We used the funds to purchase the dog to purchase this dog, so pretty much got a fresh start with the new dog, so.
Is this a newer model?
Yeah,
Pile them all.
And it have more features?
yeah.
Totally
We got a little bit,
different.
yeah, we have more features than the other dog. The other dog was just drug sniffing. This is multi-purpose, so, it'll definitely pay off, for the citizens and the police department.
Dumb question, but if she came from another country, she had German commands and Holland commands, I would assume?
We do a little bit of, mixed breed between Dutch and German,
Okay. That's all.
so
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Was-